Let me save you hours and a lot of money. We already know that most AI initiatives in established companies fail because real AI implementation doesn't look like the LinkedIn posts, the expert videos you see everywhere now. And I share 7 steps with you that make your secure AI project successful. I'm Carolin, Chief Information Security Officer and Tech Founder. I'm teaching Cybersecurity Strategy on cyguide.com, and here on my social channels, you find my insights behind the scenes and deep dives. So look around, there's already a lot of helpful information, and follow the channel. And now we have a look how real AI implementation works. The first step actually before you start your AI project is set a goal. Like many companies and many people at the moment are so hyped about everything AI, they just want to use it, they just want to test it. But this is not how we do it in an established serious business environment, because we also have some security measures we have to take care of, and we want to reach a goal. We want to do something that makes sense with AI. So are we updating a process to make it more efficient? Are we starting a new communication channel? Are we innovating anything? What do we want to do with AI? And make sure you set a goal for one thing. Like you want to have one first AI project in the beginning. You don't want to have 10 at the same time, because with every project we set a goal, we want to go somewhere, but we also have some frustration over time that we have to overcome and then motivate us to go on. And that's complicated if you don't have a goal. So goal setting is always first before your AI project. Step 2 for your successful AI project: after you've set your goal, one of them, and then you've framed the problem and you somehow have an idea how you can start your project, you want to have a look if the process you want to optimize or you want to update is already existing, and if it's digital, because it's much easier when you have a digital established process and then you add AI on top to make it faster, more efficient, or bring more revenue. But if it's a pen and paper process at the moment, then your first step would be going back and digitize this process first, so that, of course, then AI can do something with the process. Like AI on pen and paper, doesn't really work. Step 3 of your successful AI initiative is actually the more boring work of making sure that you have clean data sets. They don't have to be structured anymore, but you want to make sure that the niche expertise of your company is documented up to date in a way that AI can use it. And you also might want to buy additional data sets from trusted providers. Like this is also a source of gold at the moment, providing clean data for AI and expert information for AI. Because only when you have clean data input, that what you get as an output out of your AI project makes sense. You don't want to end up between hallucination and any information gaps, especially if you're getting away from using AI just for marketing and want to use it for your core business. And this leads to step number 4 for successful AI initiatives, like especially if you're getting away from using AI for marketing, so something you will post or share somewhere anywhere. You want to make sure that you have higher cybersecurity measures. And the higher, the more near you get to your core business model. Because AI companies still have security problems. Like not all of them are on enterprise level yet. You, especially when you work with agents and processes, might end up in a trap like that. In front, everything looks nice, but in the back end, there might still be a security gap or anything that isn't fixed yet that is somehow getting out of the light, like that you can't overview anymore, but where you're dependent on how the AI provider, the company you work together with, or the service provider that helps you is managing it. So a lot of question marks around secure infrastructures, and you want to make sure that you do your vendor check before. And also I like to set up flowcharts. So once I have the data sets and I know what my AI goal is, then I set a flowchart and then I mark the sensitive information pieces. Like, for example, when you work with customer data, with client data, or when you have any sensitive project that you don't want to talk about tomorrow, but that you want to keep a secret for some years, then you want to make sure that this still works in your AI environment. For this, we want to know what our goal is still, what data we work with, and what security measures are needed also from AI helpers and providers so that we can keep our business secret a secret. Step number 5 for successful AI initiatives can then save you also a lot of time and money, because you might not need additional providers. You might have something in your remaining tech stack of your company that now comes with an AI add-on. So sometimes it's not buying something new, it's just upgrading the service you already have, and then you can go on and focus on your AI project, because the companies are more and more upgrading, the software companies, but also the service providers you work together with, more and more upgrading to AI add-ons. And one of these add-ons might be the right for your current project and to reach your goal. And you don't have to do an additional vendor check. You don't have to buy something new. You don't have to spend so much more money. Just maybe upgrade a little service, and then you can go on and work on your project without another stumbling stone. And step number 6 for successful AI initiatives, I'm teaching cybersecurity strategy. So of course, if you're not sure, especially about the interconnections of your AI project and cybersecurity measures, and especially when you work for a company in a regulated environment or you have clients in a regulated environment, then make sure that you get some external expertise to help you. And I would always recommend also, when you talk to an agency or different experts or software companies you want to work together with, always do this vendor check part and always ask the hard questions about their security level. Because if they don't have a security level, if they've never worked for a company with certain security standards, how should they bring that to the table for your project? And you don't have to be an expert to ask these questions. Like, you can ask about, what was your last project with a similar company that has the same regulations? Or what is the cybersecurity standard of your own company, and what measures do you follow when you work with companies like us? And you just wait for the answer, and then you will see, is there some expertise behind? Do they know what they are doing? And the best case is that your company already has a cybersecurity strategy before you start your AI projects, because then you can make sure that you can keep the data integrity of your whole data sets in your company, and that you don't end up in one of these AI security traps that I see every day, unfortunately. So if you need help with that, have a look at cyguide.com or ask a consultant nearby to help you. But make sure that if you don't bring the expertise of this intersection between AI and cybersecurity, that you get some help and that you find the right people to make your AI project successful and secure. And the last step, number 7, for your successful AI initiative, you want to use test data in the beginning. And I know, most of you are so in a rush because there are these hype media articles, tons of podcasts, and a lot of experts covering AI topics. And what they actually want to do, what their call to action is always call me, sign up somewhere, use it now, with all the information from your company. But you don't want to do that. You want to be smart here. You don't want to end up in the worst case scenario based on AI and then have a lot of damages and things to pay for. You want to make sure that when you sign up for something, and that can be on a rainy Saturday, that's fine, but use test data. Don't use your company information. Don't use customer data, client data, or anything sensitive that's actually a business secret. Make up some information or use your own. I like to do that for marketing tools. I just use my own information that's already on the internet, and then I don't even end up in a situation where I could leak something by mistake, or work with real data with a tool that I don't fully understand yet. So you want to make sure that you understand everything, and once you have that, and once you have your security measures in place, then it's time to bit by bit, also not everything at once, but bit by bit, add more information and test again and double check. Maybe do a little pen test if it's a bigger AI project. Can also recommend that, so that you can make sure that you can use AI, but in a safe and secure way without ending up in any worst case scenario. I'm currently building an AI agent for my video production and online marketing, and I'm happy to share the insights with you. So make sure you follow this channel and let me know in the comments what aspects you're interested in, so that I produce the right videos for you. And then we can build safe and secure AI together.